Hi and welcome to another reading. We will continue with a riddle for today. So let's have your first card. You have the river. The river is actually something, it looks as if it is something that is being mirrored. Something is being mirrored. Your next card is truth. Oh wow, okay. Look at that. Water and wind. A message is being conveyed in I want to say that it's being conveyed in a fashion that is wooing, it's swaying, it's like it's like it's so truthful and so honest and so upfront that it doesn't like really matter what is being what the actual message is that is being conveyed. It's like, so I think that the words are not important. Like, this is a riddle, right? The words might not be as important as the actual message. So how are you perceiving this message is what I am asking. How are you perceiving the message is probably more connected with this riddle. You have the truth, which is something really dry, but what's more striking is that there is a movement. There is a movement, and the movement is a polar opposite of one another, the opposite of one another. And it's like, could have been like this, but the river. So that's why I'm saying it's like the truth is always the truth, but the river is also connected with truth. So this is like the flow of things, the abundance of rhythm, of pulse, and things like that. And the truth has another sort of piercing energy to it. One passionate and one, I won't say passionate as well, but in another way. Passionate words, passionate meaning is up until now connected with this riddle. It cannot go unnoticed anyway. Neither the emotions that it's creating or the feeling or the beating of the heart, like the feeling of what's being conveyed, the feeling of the greater message. Emerging is your next card, together with, oh wow, oh sorry, revolution. Lake above, fire below. Lake above, lake and river, lake above, fire below. I just want to show you that it actually looks as if there has been this fire here. It looks as if there actually has been a fire. I'll go and take some clothes on. It's so cold today. Okay. So what's interesting is that the fire here, the revolution. Okay, so a message now is that it's like there is something that is, it has been like this always, but now it's like something new is taking shape, and it's like completely different from what I want. We're now seeing the energy of what is required by time and the adaptation of that, and bringing things to light that has not been there before. But it's like some sense of maturity and a sense of honesty that is being conveyed here. So this is a riddle for today, like, and something is transpiring as very sincere, of course truthful, but it's the polar opposite of where one has previously gone. So now our, like, the own sincerity is being tested, and the previous perception of the matter is also being advised to let go of. A new time is here. A new time is it's a new time is here, and it feels as if this is a lasting time. Or it's like, this is the colors, or these are the colors, these are the attributes, like something is taking shape, more or less. Yeah. Okay, your next card is this beautiful water crystal, which is love for humanity. Love for humanity. This can be love for a human being, but also love for humanity as a full, like, just as it says, love for another human being, love for humanity. Yeah, that feels as an important thing actually here, because it is something that is the lasting one, the thing that is the lasting one. Like, this is another type of love. Another type of love. So there is, look at the clouds, and also surrounding here, clouds. Maybe the riddle is connected with something that is or has been pushed or under the rug, that is being brought now to life. Like, we're discussing this again. Yes, we are. Now we are discussing this matter again. It has to be done like this, or like it's just an example, but there is something that is being conveyed here as important to address, because there are two different elements of understanding, or one is more emotional, one is more mature when it comes to the words or the logic. But the fire, it's like, so the riddle is connected with a common ground. The riddle is connected with love for humanity, love for another being. And it's like the issue will be discussed. This is your next card. Okay, stay open and curious toward hearing guidance from life and from your higher self. This stance will signal your mind and body to pay more attention and to register information over time. You will develop the ability to hear subtle guidance much more frequently and clearly. Hearing. An intuitive center together with faith. Well, I feel that, yeah, this is like a message. I feel that there is a default or something that has been perceived in the past like this, and that has been actually damaging your view or your hope or your faith in that will it ever be good. But here there is, It's like, yes, it will, but there is also a path towards that. So there is a journey towards this healing. It will not just come like that, direct, like, okay, it's done, it's healed. It's a journey to understanding, to put false perceptions like on the wayside, like truly on the wayside, like allow the fire to burn it up, like to just leave it open, address it, and then allow the healing energy of fire, the healing energy of moving forward, and the healing energy of purification to emerge. Hearing is an important thing here, because it's like the one thing that can maybe connect with the riddle here, with the energy of water and the movement of water, movement of emotions and intuition, and also setting the intentions to is also connected with the wind and the truth and the voice and the logic. To set an intention, really. To set an intention. Yes. So let's have a few advices here as well. Your first one. Okay. Self-creation. Be the author of your own life. Together with your intuition is correct. Follow your inner wisdom without fail. The owl. You actually have the owl. Be the author of your own life. Your intuition is correct. Follow your inner wisdom without fail. Embodiment. Embodiment. You have the white peony. Extraordinary. I just wanted you to look at her tray and what she's holding. It looks like the flower. I want to lie it down. Maybe like this. The head of the flower. This is interesting. This is interesting here. Embodiment. Let's have one to deepening this, to deep this a little bit with the white peony. I want to add that this flower is actually blossoming and stay bloomed also in winter, even when there is a frost, like this ice in the night, and winter and snow, like the peony is still standing. But we don't call it peony here. Like this flower, we're calling this the anemone. 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 It's one of my favorite flowers, so that's why I don't say peony, I say anemone. The wonder. The wonder, the opening of a new story. The wonder. Be the author of your own life. Author. Author. The written word, the spoken word, listening. Words are important in today's reading. And the riddle for today is connected with love, listening, and something that has been troubling you, that is asking for an attention in a way that is more being called to pay attention to, stay more faithful to your, like to be the author of your own life. Your intuition is correct. Follow your inner wisdom without fail. So your inner wisdom is given definition when there is darkness. Your inner light is given definition when there is dark. And this is also connected with Goddess Athena. I just have to say that because she has the owl that is also sitting in her shoulder. And it's like one of her eyes are closed, or one of her eyes are gray, like she cannot see clearly. And then the owl sits on her shoulder on that side where the eye is not being able to see clearly. So this is like to look within, look within. Your next card, oh, wow, you have divine wisdom, which is also connected with communication. We have the Hermes symbol here. Divine wisdom connected with the moon as well. And then you have prosperity connected again with the moon and the flowing of water. Prosperity. Okay. I will sit with this a little bit. Well, I just have to say that revolution is here present, and you have the embodiment. So I would like to say that what I feel now when I look at this is that there is a great sense of development when it comes to communicating with another, with the life, with your life purpose, or with the purposes in your life. It's like a more mature way of approaching, a more mature way of communicating, even though there are differences, or even though you have used to do it like this in the past, or you have used to acknowledged it differently. But I see that the main theme here is true meetings, sincerity, and something to build on common ground, even though there are differences. Because you have revolution, so something is like stripping itself away until there is nothing left that is untrue. And the flow of water here is really important. The flow of water. This is not stagnant energy, even though it can be pretty dark or pretty deep or pretty obscured, but to stay focused on the love, to stay focused on listening, hearing guidance, learning to listen to your heart, and also the moon and the embodiment with the button here in the center, in the centerpiece of the flower. I wanted to say city center. So this is a light that has to come from within. This is a fire that has to come from within, a spark that has to come from within. This is connected with the riddle. The riddle is connected with revolution, to strip away to strip away everything until there is only truth left. To meet, I wouldn't say halfway, because it's not like it will be an agreement. Here there is more that something completely new is taking shape, and it's like the old way has worked, but now there is something new that is arising because the time is new, and this comes from deep within. And this comes from also to have the main character features left that is connected with the rush of blood, the rush of thoughts, the rush of, like, to remain true in the way you express yourself, and to also remain sincere in the way how you perceive. Oh yeah, the world soul and divine earth remembrance. The world soul and divine earth remembrance. This revolution is actually connecting you with some sort of to the extreme, or to the, like, pushing all of your buttons or testing all of your sincerity. So stagnancy is a no-go. When things are not moving, it's a no-go. Like, this is a sort of riddle that is ongoing, slow and steady, or fast, or like tumultuous, or great pace, but there is some sort of movement, and that is a key. Movement is key. And definition is also key. An inner voice, an inner spark. Because it's like dark, like it's things are, it's difficult to see. Like, this is to define your inner light and to see it transpire from the outside. So to be visionary, or to hold visions, to aspire, to dream, to hope, to wonder. Yeah, these sort of things are connected with your reading today. And the riddle. The world soul and divine earth remembrance. I just also wanted to say that another key to this riddle is that there is a remembrance or a resemblance in the art of communicating, or in the art of expressing, that is connected with like, the love is just there. You feel the love is just there. Whatever's been communicated or expressed, the love is like, it's just, it is what impregnates everything. Nature of wisdom. Nature of wisdom. Bringing it to light. A path is being shown. Wow! A natural way to soul memory and recognition. A sage, a teacher, a wise person on the path. Wow. I saw a snake on the path yesterday. What does that mean? It's like the most dangerous snake that we have in our forest. It was not so big, but it was like this, I don't know the name in English, but if it bites you, it's dangerous. But he was dead. A sage, a teacher, a wise person on the path. To connect that what has been lost or misunderstood. A welcome home. The mirror of your soul. Oh wow, what belongs with you will be there with you. Well, that's some pretty deep meaning. Nature of wisdom. A natural way to soul memory and recognition. Wow, what is this about? Yeah, revolution is important. Something is being shown, or something is coming to show. It's completely new, and it's being divinely guided, I think. It looks like that. That's why it's like all dark and not clear. It's not the outside world that is supposed to be clear. It's like your light will give definition to what will transpire. It's like it's not clear yet. Be the author of your own life. Your intuition is correct. Follow your inner wisdom without fail. The mystery of the heart. A subtle and mysterious expression, a whisper, a fine tune, silence. What is behind this veil? What is your story? The secret of your heart. A delicate timing, a very sacred space, not to be shown to just anyone. You, a mystery in yourself. No one truly knows your intuitive self, but now there is something that wants to come to show. A bouquet of wild flora, creating a new home, or a space where you will be free to connect, to express, to be your authentic self. No more hiding, nor masking of who you are and what you're beautifully coming to be. Well, this is your reading, and I wish you a beautiful day. Be safe. Peace and love.